Hi everyone, my name is Linda Turner and welcome to my gentle yoga class. This is Madigan, part of Sunrise Dog Yoga YouTube channel, and she's visiting with us today. So I'd like, before we get started, today is Earth Day, and when I think of Earth Day, of course I think about the planet Earth, but then as a yogi, I think about Earth-related things as far as chakras. And chakras are spinning energy centers in our body. There are 7 of them. And just to give you a little background or history of chakras, you have a gross level physical body that you can see, touch, you can x-ray it, you can see bones, but on a more subtle level you have an energy body, and that is where your 7 chakras lie. Starting at the base of your spine through the top of your head, there are 7 chakras, energy centers, and the base one is the root chakra. Sanskrit word for root chakra is Muladhara, meaning root. Now, the energy that you receive when you are feeling healthy and balanced in your root chakra is a great sense of feeling connected to yourself, to people, to the earth. You feel very grounded and connected. You feel safe and secure. You get your sense of survival from your root chakra. Your basic needs are met through your root chakra. Your food, clothing, shelter, all keep you balanced and healthy. Now, some more details of that root chakra. It is located at the base of your spine, in front of your tailbone, and it is associated with the color red. And red is a color symbolizing vitality, life, and that another thing that is helpful when your root chakra is balanced and healthy, you feel alive, you feel physically and mentally, emotionally very stable. Now, also associated with a root chakra is the element of earth. And so I'd like to dedicate our practice today grounding and securing and stabilizing and balancing our root chakra. The seed mantra or bija mantra, which is the word that you chant to activate the root chakra, is LAM, L-A-M, LAM. And so when we're getting situated here today and after our breath, let's chant 7 rounds of LAM to activate our root chakra before we move into our sequence. And before we get started, I just wanted to show you a picture of the root chakra. It is a triangle within a square, within a circle, and there's 4 petals around the chakra, the geometric symbols there. All right, so we are going to come into our comfortable seat, and we're gonna bring our hands into our lap, palms facing up. Close our eyes. And just come into this space. Arrive onto your mat. letting go of the world for a while. We're here to ground our root chakra today. And we're going to promote self-love, self-nourishment, establish our sense of security, stability on the mat with our poses and breath. Let's allow the crown of our head to reach up towards the sky, come into a really nice tall spine. And soften the shoulders away from the ears. Bring those shoulders over the hips, centering that tall spine. Now let's just take our hands and reach behind us, and you'll lean to one side and peel away the opposite glute. And then lean to the other side and peel away the opposite glute from where you lean. And you're gonna really ground, maybe reach back underneath the glutes and feel those sit bones at the base of your pelvis, at the back of your pelvis, extending out. Really allow and give permission for those sit bones to ground to the mat, to the earth here today. Intentionally find that connection. Then bring your hands back into your lap. Just take a moment here to notice how you feel. Maybe bringing your awareness to the front of your tailbone. Imagine how your wheel is spinning. Is it healthy? Is it balanced? Are you feeling a little lost, disconnected? If so, this is the perfect practice for you today to find that connection, that groundedness. Now let's turn to the breath and begin to slow it down. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Feel the rib cage expand, belly extends. Exhale through the nose. Rib cage contracts, belly draws in and up. Deep inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale, fill the lungs fully. Slow exhale, empty them completely. Continue slowing down the breath. Finding a nice even pace of the air coming in through the nose on the inhalation and out through the nose on your exhalation. Now coming into our Ujjayi breath to help energize our body for our practice today. On your next exhale, bring a constriction to the top of the throat, a tickle, creating an audible ha sound on the exhale. Inhaling through the nose And adding that tickle as you exhale through the nose, hearing that audible ha sound. Stimulating the glottis. And connecting to that vagus nerve. As if you're blowing out a candle or fogging a mirror with the lips closed. Our breath throughout the practice, helping to keep the mind calm and the body warm. Continue placing the Ujjayi breath as I chant the Guru mantra. Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Harihi Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyatam Ena Chara Charam Tatpidam darshitam ena tasmai shri gurudev namaha. Please bring your hands together in front of your heart and repeat after me. Namaste. And then gently releasing your hands back to your lap, slowly begin to blink open your eyes. Bring your gaze ahead on a focal point. And take a moment here to notice how your mind, body, and breath feels from slowing it all down. We're going to begin our sequence with some neck movement. I'm going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower the right ear towards the right shoulder. Either gazing ahead or close your eyes. Keeping that spine tall and shoulders soft. Noticing how that feels on the left side of your neck. What sensations arise here? If you'd like to deepen that stretch, maybe extending the left arm out, come onto the fingertips. Staying with the breath, hearing that audible ha sound on the exhale. And completing one more full round of breath here. Keeping the ear towards the shoulder, bring that left hand back into the lap. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Exhale, lower the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to bring our hands out in front of us, connecting the palms to the mat, spread the fingers out, tilt the pelvis forward, maybe even bringing a hand to the hip. Find that pelvis tilting forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands forward, coming into a fold. Pause when you feel your spine is about to arch. We want to keep it nice and long. Small tuck to the chin. Reaching the fingertips. Keeping the hips and the sit bones grounded to the earth here. So if the sit bones have lifted, walk the hands back a step. Find that connection.
It's not so much how far forward we bend, but it's the journey that you experience as you bend forward. Staying grounded, stable and secure on the mat with that connection. Then on your next inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk the hands back into your lap. And we're going to extend the legs out in front of us, keeping the legs together, feet are flexed. Let's bring the arms out to the side. Inhale, lift the arms, reach the fingertips, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, leading with your chest. Bending at the hips, tall spine. Reaching for those toes. Keeping that connection with the earth. Letting go in the backside of your body. And on your next inhale, engaging the belly, the back muscles, lift those arms up. And exhale, slowly lower them down to your side. And we're going to bring those legs back into cross-legged. Hands in your lap, palms facing up. And we're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Maybe gazing ahead or close the eyes to bring your awareness to yourself. Finding our right side neck stretch. Option to reach that right arm out to the side, come onto the fingertips. Notice the shift in the stretch on the top of the shoulder here. Keep that chin lifted up. Don't let it drop down to help with the neck stretch. Feeling a nice fluid movement of the air moving in through the nose and out through the nose. Letting go of the tension that arises here on this side. We'll bring that hand back into the lap. And on an inhale, bring the head back to center. Exhale, roll those shoulders back and down. Gentle twist to the right. Bring that right hand behind you. Palm on the mat, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, turning your chest to the right. Gaze to the side or maybe over the right shoulder. Keeping the length in your spine, sit bones connected. Releasing in your back muscles on the exhale. Let's slowly bring our head back to center, releasing our body. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale, big arch in the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, elbows hug in. Exhale, move them forward. One more, inhale. And exhale. Releasing back to our neutral spine. Twist to the left. Planting the left palm behind you. Right hand on the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. And turning to the left. Gazing to the side or over the left shoulder. Staying tall. Deep breath.
Let's bring our head back to center first, releasing your body. 3 more rounds of cat-cow on your own. Inhale, bring that shoulder back. Exhale, draw the belly in, big arch. Continuing with your breath to movement. Finding your flow. Then releasing back to neutral spine. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana here. Bringing the soles of the feet together in front of you. You might grab some blocks to prop under your knees. Start out with a nice diamond shape in your legs. And then see how your knees feel. The heels might come in a little closer. Keeping the knees happy. Grab your shins, your ankles. Inhale, lengthen. And lead with your chest. Fold forward, bending at the hips. Long spine, soft shoulders. Deep breath. Releasing in the inner thigh. Let's come up on an inhale. Hands to the outside of your knees. Draw them together on your exhale. Wrap your arms around your shins, a little rock side to side. And from here, we're going to come into neutral tabletop. Maybe grabbing a blanket for your knees to cushion them. Have blocks handy at the top of your mat. Arriving in our neutral tabletop, knees are hips width apart. Hips stacked above the knees. Palms are connected to the mat. And fingers spread, shoulders above the wrist. From here, we're going to come into cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers. Exhale, draw the belly in, big arch, pressing the palms to the mat. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest. Lifting the tailbone, inhale. Exhale, lower it. Releasing back to neutral tabletop. Let's come into bird dog pose or balance pose. Extending that right leg back. Inhale, lift the right leg. Engaging the body here. And when you're ready, lifting that left arm up. Feeling that right hand, left knee grounded and connected to the earth. Reaching the fingertips and the heels to the ends of the room. Strong core, back muscles engaged. And release. Bring that hand and knee down to the mat. A little gentle sway of the hips from side to side. Let's come into thread the needle on the right. Inhale, lifting that right arm up. Exhale, sweep it behind the left. Come down onto the right shoulder, right ear. Left arm can extend forward. And noticing how that feels. If that's a little too low, you can always bring a block under the shoulder, under your head. See what feels good here. Let's inhale, come back up into neutral tabletop. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers, sway the spine. Exhale, draw the belly in.
Inhale, lift the tailbone. Exhale, lower it. Inhale and exhale. Releasing the neutral tabletop, bird dog pose on the left, extending that left leg back. Inhale, leg lifts. Flexing the foot, reaching the heel. Engaging the core. And then when you're ready, lifting that right arm up. Gazing down at the mat, keeping the neck long. Ujjayi breath. And then releasing that hand and knee down to the mat, a little gentle sway from side to side with the hips. Thread the needle on the left, arm reaches up, inhale. And exhale. Sweep it behind the right, come down onto the left shoulder, left ear. Right arm can reach forward. Maybe adding a block under the shoulder. Deep breath. Then on your next inhale, let's lift back up into neutral tabletop and 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers. Exhale, big arch. Press the hands to the mat. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lifting that tailbone. Exhale, lower it. And releasing to neutral tabletop. We're going to come down onto the mat. Walk the hands forward. Slowly come down onto your belly. We're going to arrive here into Sphinx pose. Now the elbows are stacked under the shoulders. Palms to the mat. Legs are together. Feet untucked. Toes untucked. We're going to lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back and down, reach the chest forward. Small tuck to the chin, keeping the neck long. Actively engaging the back muscles, hugging the shoulder blades together. If that's a little too strong in your low back, bring the arms forward and a little more belly to the mat. Find your comfort zone for your spine. Activating the body. Legs are contracted, the glutes. Hearing that audible ha sound on the exhale. Then slowly bring your arms in front of you. Stack the arms. Lower your head. Connect your heart to the earth here. Notice how it feels to have the earth below you and that sense of security and support. We're going to lift our head and bring our arms along the side of our body, and we're going to build a locust pose here. Bringing your chin to the mat. We're going to start with our shoulders and our upper back, our chest. On your inhale, lift the chest, the shoulders, small tuck to the chin. Feel that upper back engaged. Lifting the chest off the mat. And then exhale, come onto your right cheek. Let's connect to a breath here. Now we're going to be adding our chest, upper back, and arms. Let's bring the chin to the mat. And inhale, lifting the chest, the arms, tuck the chin, reach the fingertips, really hugging in those shoulder blades, back muscles engaging. And then exhale, lower down onto your left cheek. Few breaths here. And bringing that chin back to the mat. We're going to engage in the full locust pose now. Chest, arms, and legs lifting up from the mat. Let's take a nice deep inhale, lifting the chest, the arms, the legs. Full contraction of the backside of your body, reaching the toes, the fingertips. Feeling the connection to the earth. And release, come down onto that right cheek. Maybe bending the knees and lifting the legs off the floor. Gentle sway of the legs from side to side. We'll bring him into stillness and lower him back down. We're going to bend the elbows and bring our hands by our chest. Slowly press yourself back up into neutral tabletop. And let's come into 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers. Exhale, draw that belly in. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, chin to chest. Lifting that tailbone, inhale. Exhale, lower it. And releasing now to neutral tabletop. We're going to come into child's pose. You can have a wide-legged child's pose or bring the knees together and slowly lower the hips down to the heels. Connect your forehead here to the earth, reaching the fingertips forward. Hearing the audible ha sound on the exhale. Feeling grateful for everything the earth does for you. Let's come back up into neutral tabletop, and we're going to come into plank pose. Extending that right leg back and then the left, bringing those big toes together, top of the push-up. Little micro bend in the elbows, drawing the rib cage and abdomen, deep breath. And then releasing back into neutral tabletop. We're going to bring that right foot forward between the hands and come into low lunge. Foot may scoot forward, stacking the knee above the ankle. Releasing the hips, you might bring your hands to that right thigh. Or keep your hands on the mat. And from here, we're going to come into half split. Bring your hands to the mat if they aren't already. Shifting the hips back, straightening the right leg. Bring your body over the right leg, keeping the hips very level. And exhale, folding over. Keeping the spine long and the shoulders soft. Let's lift up from that fold, come back into low lunge, and bring that right knee back into neutral tabletop. A little sway of the hips from side to side. And our left foot comes forward. Scooting the foot forward, stacking the knee above the ankle. Release the hips to the mat. Low lunge on the left. Maybe the hands come to the thigh. Deep breath. Bringing the hands back to the mat if they're not already, and slowly shifting the hips back, straightening that left leg for our half split on this side. Body over the leg, and exhale, folding. Little micro bend to the knee. Let's come up from that fold and slowly bend back into our low lunge and bringing that left leg back into neutral tabletop. A little sway from side to side. Let's come into a down dog from here. Let's tuck the toes under with your inhale and exhale. Lift the hips up, knees coming off the mat, hips shifting back, weight shifting into the hips and legs, out of your arms and shoulders, pressing the palms to the mat. A little pedaling of the feet here might feel good. Nice soft neck, Ujjayi breath. And we're going to inhale, come back into neutral tabletop, exhale to child's pose. Let's inhale, coming back up into neutral tabletop. We're going to bring those hands forward a step and find some clockwise circles. Nice generous sway of the hips from side to side. And one more in this direction. We're going to bring those hands back into neutral tabletop. And fire hydrant pose on the right. Inhale, lifting that right thigh up, engaging the outer thigh. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Nice. Hands forward a step in our counterclockwise circles. Generously swaying from side to side. One more. And bringing those hands back into neutral tabletop. Fire hydrant pose on the left. Inhale, lifting that left thigh, outer muscles engage. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale and exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Gentle rock from side to side. And from here, we're going to come into seated. You may bring a blanket back under your hips. Our legs are going to be extended out in front of us. We're going to cross that right leg over the left. Cross the ankles. And reach the arms out and up. Lift them. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward.
Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, bring them down. Cross the ankles and a little shake, shake, shake. Left ankle over the right. Inhale, lifting the arms, ground the sit bones, reach those fingertips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reaching up. And exhale, lower them down. Uncross the ankles a little, shake, shake, shake. Moving to boat pose from here. Bending the knees. Keeping the legs together. Rolling back on your sacrum, the fused bones at the base of your spine, above the tailbone. Bring one hand behind your thigh, the other hand to your belly. Find where your belly engages here. That will be on your sacrum. Then bring both hands behind your thighs. Inhale, draw the thighs towards your chest. Engaging the front side of your body. Tuck the chin, keep the neck long. Option to reach the hands forward and maybe the legs straighten here. See where you're at. Deep breath. And release. Come forward, wrap your arms around your shins, a little rock side to side. And we're gonna come down onto the mat with control. Bring those hands back behind the thighs. Roll onto the sacrum again, tuck your chin, and slowly roll down with control, one vertebra at a time. When your head arrives, bring your knees to your chest for a squeeze, a little rock side to side. And then releasing the left leg out in front of you. Keep that right knee bent. Left hand on the right knee. Lower the right arm down at your side for a twist. Drawing that right knee over to the left side. Shoulders are grounded to the earth. Right hip will lift. Find your edge. Hearing that audible ha sound on the exhale. And then bringing the knee back to center. Let's bring both knees to your chest for a squeeze. Hands on top of the knees and draw some clockwise circles. Bring the knees into stillness. Keep that left knee bent. Extend the right leg out in front of you. Right hand on the left knee. Lower the left arm down at your side. And draw the left knee over to the right side of your mat. Grounding the shoulders. Deep breath. Drawing that knee back to center, both knees to your chest for a squeeze, and then hands on the knees and drawing some counterclockwise circles with your knees. Giving the back of your pelvis a nice massage. Bringing your knees into stillness, bring your feet down onto the mat, hips width apart. We're going to come into bridge pose. So your arms are down on the mat, palms connected. Feet are hips width apart. Turn in the big toes slightly.
Tilt the pelvis towards the mat. Close that natural space at your low back. And then inhale, lift the body up. Pressing the feet, the arms, the shoulders into the mat. Engaging the back side of your body, fully contracting. Lifting the hips, the heart. And then on your next exhale, slowly rolling the back down with control, one vertebra at a time. Quick squeeze of the knees to the chest. And then we're going to go into a different style of bridge pose here. We're going to involve our arms with this next bridge pose. As the hips lift, the arms will lift up and back, finding a little motion here. So toes, big toes turned in slightly, tilting the pelvis back. Inhale, hips lift, arms rise up and back. Exhale, slowly rolling down, arms coming forward. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And bringing those knees to your chest for a squeeze. Little rock side to side. You're going to grab a block and place the short sides of the block between your knees. So that keeps your knees and feet hips width apart. Arms are down at your side, palms connected to the mat. You're going to work on the core here a little bit. So on your inhale, squeezing the block, engage the legs, lift the feet, draw the block towards your chest. Exhale, slowly with control, lower the feet back down to the mat. Continuing, inhale, block towards the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, engaging the thighs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, drawing the block to your chest. And exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, engage the lower core. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, down. Good. Go ahead and remove the block from between your knees. Send it over to the side. Heel toe the feet to the outer edges of your mat and find some gentle windshield wipers. Slowly flowing from side to side. Bring them into stillness, feet back to hips width. Figure 4 on the right. Bring that right ankle on top of the left thigh. Reach the right hand between the legs. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh or on the left shin. Maybe drawing that left thigh towards your chest. Finding your edge for this outer right thigh stretch. audible ha sound on the exhale. Soft shoulders, soft face and jaw. And release. Bring both feet onto the mat. Feet slightly wider than hips width, a few windshield wipers. And then bring them back to hips width. Left ankle on top of the right thigh, reaching through. Interlace your fingers and draw that right thigh towards your chest for the outer left thigh stretch. Completely relaxing to the earth. Establishing your security, your stability, feeling loved and connected. Release both feet to the mat, heel toe, few windshield wipers. And from here, extending the legs out in front of us, arriving into Shavasana. Legs slightly wider apart, arms at your side, palms facing up. Close your eyes and release the Ujjayi breath, maybe bringing a blanket over your body to enhance the grounding feeling with the earth. Coming back to your natural breath, embracing this feeling of calmness and peace. We breathe peacefully and calmly for those who can't. We breathe and become connected with the earth in Shavasana. just as you are. Deepen the breath and invite awareness back into your mind and body. Reach your arms up and back and point your toes forward for a full body stretch. And then bring your knees to your chest for a squeeze. Gently roll over onto your side and pause for a breath. And slowly press yourself back up to seated. Once in seated, let's bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra, resting your thumbs on your chest, connecting to your heart. Close your eyes and just notice how you feel, how balanced and loved your root chakra feels from our practice. Thank yourself for being here, honoring your mind and body. And thank you for joining me. My pleasure and honor to guide you through this practice. We're going to seal the practice by chanting Lam 7 times. Take a nice deep inhale. We are all branches of one tree and all waves of one ocean, part of the entire earth. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, and have a beautiful rest of your day.